Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton has been left fuming after his main title rival Max Verstappen was effectively handed a free tire change when Red Bull took a huge gamble and did not pit during a safety car period, which was shortly followed by a red flag at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Mercedes decided to pit both of the drivers as, strategically, that looked to be the stronger decision before the race was suspended due to barrier damage after a crash. The issue arose as Haas driver Mick Schumacher hit the wall at the entrance to turn 21, losing the rear of the car and hitting into the barrier hard on lap 10 of the race. At first, the safety car was released, with most teams, including Hamilton, diving into the pits to essentially pick up a free tire change early on in the race. However, Verstappen gained the net lead after Red Bull decided not to pit, with the championship leader looking to try a different strategy from their main title rivals as the red flag was shown. It meant that the championship leader could change his tires with the race suspended for a free pit stop, meaning at the restart both teams would be equal on stops. "Why is it a red flag?" Hamilton ranted on his team radio. "The tire wall looks fine. Find out what the reason for the red flag is." He added after swearing, "It's unbelievable, man." Hamilton then directly spoke to Mercedes chief strategist James Vowles, adding, "Have they said what the reason is?" "No, not heard anything yet," came the reply from the team as Hamilton responded, "James, Vowles, that was a big gamble that they just took, we were right behind them, it doesn't make sense." "It is a gamble," comes the reply from Vowles. "But most people stopped in the top 10. It's a risk we knew with the red flag, we didn't think it was going to happen. We have potential, it'll come down and see you, there are still possibilities for us." After a short delay, Hamilton would rejoin the standing start in second behind Verstappen. Climbing in the car, the seven-time world champion asked, "So James, what's the scenario now? What have we got to do?" He replied, "Everyone's going to go to the end of this race on these hard tires now, but you had car pace at the beginning, and there's a few options we can throw in there with additional VSCs and safety cars. The main thing for now is pressure him." There was a second red flag after Nikita Mazepin crashed into George Russell, and Sergio Perez's race was also ended early by a tangle with Charles Leclerc. Verstappen has an 8-point lead heading into the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix and, should he outscore Hamilton by 18 points this weekend, will claim his first title. The championship is set to conclude at Abu Dhabi for the final race of the season.